podcast. We're happy to welcome all those who are listening on radio via WeFM, Vibes FM, Vice Capital Radio. We've got 100.5 FM out of Labby in Grenville. We've got Rampoon Radio out of Delaware in the United States, and several other stations picking up the heartbeat on a Sunday afternoon. Warm welcome also to those on the NDC Facebook platform and YouTube. So welcome to another NDC episode for another beautiful Sunday afternoon in Grenada. It's been a little bit wet outside, but it's shaping up quite nicely. The sun is coming out, and the tree planting exercise took place this morning. We'll be chatting a bit about that, and we'll be chatting also too with the Honorable Andy Williams, giving us an update on the last rally and other matters. So back with you in a moment.
Sunday, June 28th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Pedestrian Plaza on the Carenage for an evening of rhythm, entertainment, and family fun. Enjoy performances from your favorite steel bands, reigning panorama champions, Co-op Band Comancheros, the newly established Corinthian Steel Orchestra, Republic Bank Angel Harps, River Road Pan Wizards, IMA Rainbow City All-Star, and Next and New Dimension, with performances from Black and Tan, General PP, Woman Had to Please, LED, V, Chaos, Young Man, Young Bird, and more. Bring the family, enjoy delicious food and drinks, support local vendors, and soak up the atmosphere along the beautiful Carenage. Admission absolutely free. Hosted by Senator Claudette Joseph and the town community. The third annual We Pan Fest. Sunday, June 28th, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pedestrian Plaza on the Carenage. Steel band music.
Democratic Congress. There were other suitors. We had other options. We had choices. But we understood the people who always wanted to put people first. Who always wanted to put Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique first. When Sister Corinne James, Ron Redden, when Brother Tevin Andrews, young men and women barely out of their 20s, if they could have seen the vision that the National Democratic Congress was the best choice, he told me that the young people of Grenada understood what was in the best interest of Grenada. So they are the ones who gave us the inspiration to make sure that if they could choose the National Democratic Congress, we who are a little older must follow suit and join the National Democratic Congress as the party of choice and work to build and transform Grenada. When I joined the National Democratic Congress, there were other suitors, we had other options, we had choices. But we understood the people who always wanted to put people first, who always wanted to put Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique first. When Sister Corinne James, Ron Redden, when Brother Tevin Andrews, young men and women barely out of their 20s, if they could have seen the vision that the National Democratic Congress was the best choice, he told me that the young people of Grenada understood what was in the best interest of Grenada. So they are the ones who gave us the inspiration to make sure that if they could choose the National Democratic Congress, we who are a little older must follow suit and join the National Democratic Congress as the party of choice and work to build and transform Grenada. When I joined the
Welcome
National
back
Democratic
to the NDC Heartbeat for today. Another beautiful Sunday afternoon in Grenada. What we're going to be doing in the meantime, we will share with you snippets of the Diaspora Homecoming launch and the various activities that have taken place so far. Just to give you this catalog of events, I'll share with you that we had the church service. We then had airport meet and greet. We've had the minister's cocktail at cocktail reception at Belmont Estate. We had the Carriacou excursion on Wednesday the 24th. Then we had Petit Martinique and Carriacou spice planting on the 25th. We also had an island tour, viewing of projects throughout Grenada. Then we participated and partnered with Lucy Straw Hat Theatre Production. We also partnered with TAMCC Foundation Launch. Flavors in the Forest was held yesterday, and the National Spice Tree Planted commenced early this morning. As a matter of fact, it is still continuing. And we partnered also with Monk Morris Breakfast, Then we're going to be having a Rhythm and Spice at Quarantine Point this afternoon. We are partnering with the Rotary Club of Grenada. And Weepan Fest on the Carnage this afternoon from 4 p.m. And we also going to be partnering with the Grand Tea and Fashion Show taking place in Crowshoe RC School this afternoon, commencing at 3 o'clock. So what we're going to be doing now is to share with you the excerpts of these various activities. So stay with us and be informed and enlightened.
Good afternoon. We bring you a comprehensive look at an unforgettable week across the Tri-Island state as the historic Grenada Diaspora Homecoming 2026 continues to sweep across the nation. Under the theme of Reconnection, thousands of our sons and daughters from across North America, the United Kingdom, and Europe have journeyed across the Atlantic to plant new roots, invest in the future, and immerse themselves in the timeless culture of the homeland. From the tarmac at the Morris Bishop International Airport to the rolling hills of our sister, we look back at the defining highlights of this landmark national initiative.
To showcase the products is a great opportunity. It's well appreciated, and people are getting to know the locally produced goods that we have here in Grenada.
The homecoming journey began with pure, unadulterated Grenadian warmth. At the Morris Bishop International Airport, an energetic meet and greet team welcomed arriving nationals with the sweet sounds of live steel pan music, local treats, and the instant embrace of family members waiting at the arrival terminal. Spiritual grounding followed immediately as the diaspora gathered for a moving national Thanksgiving church service at the Gateway Assembly, anchoring the two-week festival in deep faith and gratitude. The official celebrations then shifted north to the historic Belmont Estate in St. Patrick.
Sharon's VIP Adventures. I'm in Grenada, West Indies, and I'm part of the homecoming group. I'm from Canada. And today we have some vendors at the Belmont Estate, and we have Sharika, this is Terrence, and this is our lovely chocolate. Hello. So, what do you all have here today that the world should know about? Everything great and organic. Nice, nice. First up, we have our damper stew by this lovely lady. Yes. So we have organic leaves and cool leaves. We have also
Foreign Affairs Minister Joseph Andel hosted a premium ministers cocktail reception where returning nationals mingled with government executive, raising a glass to shared national purpose. By midweek, the momentum shifted to our sister isles, where a massive delegation boarded the ferry for an overnight Karakou excursion, diving straight into the deep traditional culture of the island.
Come and see for yourself. Come behold what we've done. What they don't see and tell. Not just beautiful deeds. Our culture that's it. You let go your friendship. Come and see for yourself. Come behold what we've done. What they don't see and tell. Not just beautiful deeds. Our culture that's it. You let go your friendship.
My name is Shawin Noel, captain of the Lambi Queen Tours. The part I'm playing for the Karakou excursion, we're going to run two tours, two different tours, going to two different set of islands. Mopian Island first stop, then we're going to do our local island, sister island, Pidimatnik, do Ansarush, and then on the way back we do Sandy Island, and we finish at Paradise Beach. So we have a second tour. We start that tour from Tyrrell Bay, that's in front of Lambi Queen Restaurant. This is a shorter version of the tour. The first stop, White Island, Salin Island. This is where you swim with turtles. You see the salt pond. From Salin, we're gonna do Sandy Island, which most people know, very beautiful. Lots of scenery, lots of snorkeling sites there. And from there, if anyone wants to do the sculpture park, this is amazing for people who like to snorkel with sculpture. From there, we're gonna go back to Paradise Beach. I would like to welcome you aboard Lambi Queen Tours as part of the Grenada Diaspora Homecoming 2026.
My name is Winston John. I'm a local craftsman. I'm from Mount Pleasant, Karakou. Well, I've been doing craft for about, like, say, 30 years or more. I do these little bits. You know, Karakou is a special place, so you have to come and look out for anything. Everything will be nice, so you have to come and see for yourself.
Back on the mainland, the delegation embarked on an expansive island-wide tour, specifically viewing key national developments and infrastructure projects, giving returning nationals a first-hand look at how their contributions are transforming local landscapes.
Welcome to Project Polaris.
So part of the diaspora homecoming, it's important that we demonstrate exactly what it is that we're doing here. This is one of the key development projects from the government of Grenada, Project 500, where we're showing the pilot homes, the 17 homes that were built for Grenadians living here in Grenada. We're showcasing this entire neighborhood. We're showcasing the technology and we're showcasing everything so that when persons from the diaspora come back, they have a clear understanding of some of these projects. Project 500 being one of them, and it's always a pleasure to show all Grenadians, the success of Project 500.
I am Roxanne, surname Wells. I am a born Grenadian, and I grew up coming to the fort, so I know it in its original state. And I am excited to see what the outcome will be. I went up there, and there's a lot of amazing things being done, and I'm super excited to bring back the family so they can see it in its new state.
I'm at the Diaspora Homecoming tour, and it's amazing. I really enjoyed it, and I'm very happy that I came. We are at the last stop, which is at the fort, and it's an eye-opening. It's very educational. I hope everyone will come out when it's completed to come and check it out to see what has been done. It's awesome.
The latter half of the week beautifully blended the arts, academia, and sustainability, cultural reflection. Lucy's Straw Hat. The evening showcased. The Heritage Theatre Company took the stage at Gateway Assembly, delivering a powerful performance by Chris Derricks, acclaimed drama Lucy's Straw Hat, leaving the audience deeply moved by themes of Grenadian resilience.
Hello, my Grenadian friends and family. Welcome. On the 5th of August 1944, the Island Queen schooner sailed from this very spot, from the Carenage, on an excursion to St. Vincent's. What happened afterwards remains a mystery. Heritage Theatre Company of Grenada has produced a play entitled Lucy's Straw Hat.
We then moved over to the TAM-CC Foundation launch, where the diaspora gathered at the T.A. Marichaud Community College Hospitality Hall for the official launch of the college's new foundation, opening major doors for international alumni to fund scholarship and digital upgrades. The weekend peaked with flavors in the forest at Granitang, a celebration of local cuisine.
So my name is Davis Howard. The name of the business is Strictly Local, and we do a wide variety of local stews. So today we have mango, we have the spicy, and we have the original mango stew. We have a new addition to the fleet, which is cherry, and we have damsel, original and spicy, and tamarind. Right, the opportunity to showcase the products is a great opportunity. It's well appreciated, and people are getting to know the locally produced goods that we have here in Grenada. So this initiative is excellent.
And we have JKD Enterprises, specialized in rum punch and country creme. Today we have a feature on the rum punch side. We have our pure gold nutmeg rum punch. We have our original. We have our passion fruit. We also have the very special sea moss rum punch. Yeah, sea moss rum punch, as well as a simple rum. These opportunities are always welcome to showcase our products and to give the visitors and locals a taste of our local delights. So we enjoy coming out to these events, so we can share with the population what we carry and how great our products are in our market.
Good afternoon, welcome to Flavors in the Forest. My name is Ison Flavors, better known as Ison, where we refresh everyone's childhood memories. So if you want to refresh your traditional childhood memories, check me out where you can get your snookun with or without milk, with alcohol or without alcohol. We got a list of flavors, both local and artificial flavors. So feel free, check it out whenever you are in Grenville, St. Andrews, Grenada, West Indies. Blessings.
My name is Romero, and I represent my business, Flavors by Faras. We provide a wide range of sweets. So we had 5 squads so they focus on buttons, chicken wings, well, almost in the forest. This is my first time, so it's something that I look forward to. Always a joy to come out, provide good soup options to persons, and now doing it for the diaspora homecoming. I mean, just a blessing. I'm always happy for the opportunity.
My name is Abadu, and the name of our company is NDC Flavors. We make mango and tamarind chutneys. They are 100% natural, no artificial flavoring, coloring, additives, and no salt. The mango comes in 4 different levels of heat. So we have a mild and medium. The medium actually won 2 awards in Brussels for superiority. And then we have one here called pepper plum, which is a Scotch bonnet blend. And the people that really like the pepper, we have one called Tanawa. We have some lovely little good boxes that are made and designed in Grenada. And then over here we have tamarind in mild, medium, and hot. And the hot one is called basil. I'm very happy for this opportunity to showcase what Grenada has to offer. Everything here is 100% local. All the artwork, all the boxes and everything was done and designed in Grenada. Even the cheese boards, the charcuterie boards, were designed here in Grenada. So, being up here and allowing people to sample and try this stuff, we are really grateful for that, and we hope that you will come and try today.
Band music, food, and pure Grenadian vibes. It's all happening at the 3rd annual We Pan Fest. Sunday, June 28th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Pedestrian Plaza on the Carenage for an evening of rhythm, entertainment, and family fun. Enjoy performances from your favorite steel bands, reigning Panorama champions, Co-op Band Comancheros, the newly established Corinthian Steel Orchestra, Republic Bank Angel Harps, River Road Pan Wizards, IMA Rainbow City All-Star, and Next and New Dimension with performances from Black and Tan, General PP, LED, Z, Chaos, Young Man, Young Pert, and more. Bring the family, enjoy delicious food and drinks, support local vendors, and soak up the atmosphere along the beautiful Carenage. Admission absolutely free. Hosted by Senator Claudia Joseph and the town community. The 3rd annual We Pan Fest. Sunday, June 28th, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pedestrian Plaza on the Carenage. Steel band
National
music.
Democratic Congress. There were other suitors. We had other options. We had choices. But we understood the people who always wanted to put people first. Who always wanted to put Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique first. When Sister Corinne James, Ron Reddit, when Brother Tevin Andrews, young men and women barely out of their 20s, if they could have seen the vision that the National Democratic Congress was the best choice, he told me that the young people of Grenada understood what was in the best interest of Grenada. So they are the ones who gave us the inspiration to make sure that if they could choose the National Democratic Congress, we who are a little older must follow suit and join the National Democratic Congress as the party of choice and work to build and transform Grenada.
What you were witnessing earlier on excerpts of events which were held by Diaspora Homecoming Secretariat and Committee in association, of course, with the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the GTA, and other partners. So right now, this afternoon, the next event scheduled on the calendar of events would be the Rhythm and Spice. That's taking place under the auspices and partnership, of course, with the Rotary Club of Grenada at Quarantine Point. That starts at 4 o'clock this afternoon. Then we got a We Pan Fest on the Carenage starting at 4 p.m. Then you have a grand tea and fashion show taking place at the Croshoe RC School. So lots of events, lots of activities, lots of things happening. This morning we had a massive national spice replanting exercise touching every parish on Grenada. Carriacou and Petit Martinique had their spice planting event on Thursday the 25th. This morning was mainland Grenada, and I journeyed to Fragé in St. Andrew, joined with the Honorable Lennox Andrew, along with several folks from the diaspora and Grenadians living on the mainland, and I believe we had one or two from Carriacou, and we had planting exercise up at Fragé, but I had to leave them because of the Heartbeat, but they were going on to other farms in the St. Andrew area, so I wish them all the very best. Thankfully, the rain held out, and we were able to do some planting up in Fragé, St. Andrew. So right now what we'll do, we have in studio the Honorable Andy Williams. We'll be chatting about things that occurred last Sunday. A lot of things are happening then, a lot of excitement. So stay tuned for that. Back with you in a moment.
Band music, food, and pure Grenadian vibes. It's all happening at the 3rd annual We Pan Fest. Sunday, June 28th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Pedestrian Plaza on the Carenage for an evening of rhythm, entertainment, and family fun. Enjoy performances from your favorite steel bands, reigning panorama champions, co-op band Comancheros, the newly established Corinthian Steel Orchestra, Republic Band Angel Harp, River Road Pan Wizard, ILA Rainbow City All Star, and next a new dimension with performances from Black Cat, General PP, LED, Z, Chaos, Young Man, Young Pert, and more. Bring the family, enjoy delicious food and drinks, support local vendors, and soak up the atmosphere along the beautiful Carenage. Admission absolutely free. Hosted by Senator Claudette Joseph and the town community. The 3rd annual We Pan Fest. Sunday, June 28th, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pedestrian Plaza on the Carenage.
Welcome back to the NDC Heartbeat. In studio with me is the Honorable Andy Williams. We'll be talking politics now. But before I do, just to remind you all that Rhythm and Spice, a brunch experience, will take place at Quarantine Point this afternoon, put on by the Rotary Club of Grenada in partnership with Diaspora Homecoming, and that starts at 3 p.m. Then We Pan Fest on the Carenage starts at 4 p.m. The Grand Tea and Fashion Show out in the RC Croshoe School, that starts at 3 p.m. Lots of activities, lots of things happening. And of course, as I mentioned earlier on, the national replanting of our spice trees commenced this morning at 8:30, impacting every parish on the mainland. So right now we go to the Honorable Andy Williams. I saw lots of things happening. You had quite an explosive rally last week Sunday.
Yes, we did.
Wow.
And that rally was, we celebrated 4 years. And the theme of the rally was Umius, 4 years stronger, Umius.
Umius.
And I want to publicly thank everyone who came out in the rally last Sunday. Seeing we had rain, there was a saying that Grenadian freed rain, but that did not apply to last Sunday at all. We saw we had a big crowd in the Cameron Park area also. That we had some vendors there too.
Yep.
We had some crowd outside by the courts and the mall.
Yep.
And we had a crowd in the playing field, estimated to be about close to 9,000 people.
Yes.
At the rally. One of the biggest rally that we've ever had. So again, we just want to thank everyone for coming out. And in addition to the rally, we also had a general council.
Right.
Yeah, according to our constitution, we are supposed to have a general council twice for the year.
Yeah.
So June was our first, and we will have another in November coming of this year.
Right.
And so we had our delegates there, in the numbers over 260 people as delegates. Representing at the General Council.
Right.
We had Carriacou coming down in the numbers. They hired the Osprey to come down, and it was a joy. Everything, as the song said, when stars aligned.
Everything just aligned in the proper way, so that we can have an excellent general council, an excellent rally. And tell you, what impressed me the most at the rally is to see the number of young persons, or young people, that we saw at the rally. You know, that was a breath of fresh air. It shows that our youth are really seeing our vision and seeing where we want to take the country, and they are buying into it. At the end of the day, what we are doing is to lay the foundation for them so that they can take it, run with it, improve on it, and pass it on to the next generation. And it was a very proud moment. So just want to tell all the young persons who took part and came to the rally, hats off. We saw you, we take note, and we want to say once again, thank you very much. Yes.
All right. Well, let's go through the General Council.
Yes.
What would you say was the highlight of the General Council meeting?
So the General Council, really and truly, is where we will give reports to our delegates, and the General Secretary report is one of the main reports at the General Council. And that's where I updated them as to what the last year, not last year, let's say last 6 months, what we did for the last 6 months. As the General Secretary, I was able to give the updates the first time in maybe 10 years that we were able to have an active youth arm. Yeah, for the last 9 years or so, we had an interim committee and not an active youth arm. But we were able to have a youth arm election, and in April, and we were able to elect a youth arm for the first time again in 9-10 years. So that was one of the success that we had coming into the General Council. We were also able to set up our overseas chapter, and you were there in Atlanta, where we put together an interim committee in place. And in a couple of months, we're going to have, or the plan is to have an Atlanta chapter.
Right.
And the people up there were really excited. They are ready to go, and we will give them the support that we can. We have an active women's arm that is active and is rolling quite well. That again was very impressive. We are doing the groundwork as we speak. And as the General Secretary, it is my job to ensure that all the organs of the party is functioning. And I'm proud to say that. But we are not going to take it for granted. We know that we have to continue to put in the work. And the biggest highlight from the General Council was the People's Manifesto. This was an idea that came from the Prime Minister 4 years ago, or 4.5 years ago. What we did, because time was against us, we had to sit in a room and put some ideas together for the different constituencies. We did it. Know that time is different, 4 years past. We thought that it would be necessary, or it's the best thing is for the people to write their manifesto, what they want to see. So the Prime Minister announced in the General Council that we are going to go back to the people. He also announced it at the rally that we are going to go back to the people, and it will be a three-stage process. Let me just say that. The first stage is where we will go to every village in the constituency. We will have approximately 10 meetings. We will have it at a central place where communities can come out and take part. So folks will come, the MP caretaker will be there, and at that meeting, it will be different. So myself as an MP will not be doing all the talking. As a matter of fact, I'll be more listening than talking.
Right.
My job is to welcome the people. We'll have a moderator, and that person's job will be to ensure that we have useful communication taking place between the people and the MP also.
Right.
Now what happened is that's where we will get the ideas from the community, and we will take every one idea. We will go through the whole, for the month of July, the whole constituency. We will put the ideas together, come back to the people as one group, and to share the ideas that came out of the consultations. After that, what we're going to do, we are going to agree on some of the things that came up, and then we are going to put it in a booklet, which we call the People's Manifesto. And that's when the candidate, caretaker MP, will go back to the people and present the manifesto to them.
Right.
So, and that will be our guide for the next 5 years. So when we have budget, etc., what we put in the budget will come from the manifesto, and that's how the people will judge us.
So this can therefore be considered as real people's participation.
Yes.
In the running of the country.
Yes, and you know, I always see, the late Moy Bishop said, and I know a few other presidents, prime ministers said that before, but government is supposed to be of the people, for the people, and by the people. It means that the idea should come from the people. And what we should do as a government is to take the ideas from the people and implement them.
Yep.
Yeah, and when that happens, the people feel empowered. They feel like if they have a part in the running of the country. So we know that folks will come and say, yes, they're doing this, yes, they're doing that, they're building a manifesto, all these things. And when they get in office, they just leave it by the side. But if you look at what we did, if you go back in our manifesto, you can put it up on the internet, look at all the things we say we would do. And I'm telling you, we are way advanced in what we said we would do. Right? We talk about travel between Grenada and Carriacou. Right, effective travel, we did it. We spoke about the pension, we did it. We talk about the dock salaries, we did it. We spoke about bi-monthly salary, we did it. Yeah, everything we say we would do, Terry and Grenada. We talk about the Imanis, giving them permanent employment and just continuing the same program. We have someone working for $700 a month and can't feed their family. Yes, it's top in a hole, but really and truly, when you have them working for 15 years, 10 or 15 years, for that kind of money, it means that they have to put their life on hold. But what we are doing, we are getting permanent employment for them so that they can move from one stage to the next. Move from $700, where we raise the minimum wage to $1,200. And then, but move from that to even permanent employment. So that's what we do, and we say we will do it, and we are doing it. So if we say we are going to do a people manifesto, and we're going back to the people, our record speaks for itself. We are going to do it, and we are going to take the suggestions from the people.
Absolutely. Yeah. So indeed. Has this been performed or practiced elsewhere in the region, this concept?
Not to my knowing, but I know people speak about it. But actual implementation, not done.
All right.
I know that. So what we want to do, we want to change the way people view politics in Grenada. Now, and when I say that, I mean get away from, let's not spend our energy on the negative politics and running down each other. The time we are taking to do that, we can take it to build our country. And our style of politics is not to really the back and forth and the banter and all these things. Because when you do that, you lose focus on why the people elected you in the first place. Yeah, I always tell people, the people did not elect me to be TB and confusion with people. They elected me so that I can represent them. So from day one, I'm on the ground, I'm working, try my best. Sometimes my best is not enough, but you can all, you have to just try.
Yep.
Yeah, and if, again, my best is not enough, imagine if I was spending the time to answer every rumor, to beat confusion with everybody that says something about Andy. It means that I have less time to deal with the people again. So what we are doing, we are trying to raise the bar. We are trying to change politics and make it more attractive by focusing on our nation, how we can move Grenada forward. And even the younger ones who are outside, who we see are coming to the rally now, they can be inspired by our politics and they can get involved in the running of the country. And if we do that, I think we will be an example in the region so that other governments and parties can look to and say, hey, let's raise our level 2 like Grenada and the National Democratic Congress. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, the People's Manifesto concept is indeed a very novel one.
Yeah.
And congratulations to Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell for expressing that vision.
Right.
But what is equally interesting is that the invitation which was officially extended on his behalf to the diaspora, and he has done it so also publicly, is to invite our citizens abroad who have skills, resources, and ability, academic and otherwise, to visit Grenada for this 2-week period to share and to be involved in the process of his vision of transformation agenda for Grenada.
Yes.
So so he has basically moved the bar from just sending barrels and resources and so forth. While these things are still very much important, but the message is we want to interact with you as a person. We want you to share your knowledge, your skills, your ability, your resources, and get involved in nation building. So that, having said that, it's therefore in line and in alignment with the People's Manifesto.
I agree. And this morning, we were at Willis with the spice replanting. Number one, I was impressed to see the amount of people that came out. Number two, the pride in the people. A lady was saying, Minister, I just planted my 2 trees. One is here and one is there. So look at it for me. And every time I come back, I'll come and visit to see the 2 trees I've planted. Right? And where is that? But not even that. You know, once we were known as the Isle of Spice. I know right now it's pure Grenada. But the Isle of Spice, when you say that, automatically you think about Grenada. The amount of spices we have. The challenge we have is the hurricanes that comes all the time, like the Emily, the Ivan, the Beryl, that destroys our crops. So if our crops are being destroyed and we are not planting back, it means that we are running into a deficit.
Serious.
So we always have to keep planting, right, just to make up for what we have lost before. And other islands in the region are planting. So we cannot look to reverse what we have. We cannot be surpassed by the other islands, and our soil is maybe better than theirs. So this initiative of the spice planting is very important. What it shows our willingness to get back to that stage, and not just we living in Grenada, but the folks in the diaspora. And let me just tell the folks in the diaspora, Terry, with your permission, that we love you and we applaud what you are doing for your country. Grenada are the proudest people in the world. Everywhere they go, you know, they use the opportunity to boast about them being Grenadian. And when you see we give them a chance to come back, that in itself is wonderful. And I've seen, you know, over the past few weeks, people being, you know, complaining about the folks in the diaspora. And I'm saying, listen, these people are Grenadian, they were born here, they have roots here, and we cannot change the fact that they are Grenadians. So why resent them? You know, we are showing that we love them, we appreciate them. And we did just this event, this 2 weeks of events, which you were very much involved in. You went to Atlanta, New York, and so promoting the diaspora homecoming. Hats off to you. You know, and the whole idea is to let them feel welcome. Not just to use them for a barrel, or use them when you want money, but at the end of the day, get them involved in the running of the country, in the process that it takes to bring us to the next level. When we do that, we are creating a stronger Grenada, not just inside, but outside. All in all, step in the right direction. I applaud it, and I look forward to working with the people of the diaspora even more. And Terry, let me just say hats off to you. Hats off to your team. Hats off to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Hats off to our Prime Minister. Hats off to Minister Andal. Hats off to everyone who is making this diaspora homecoming a success.
Well, thank you very much coming from you indeed. This is a blessing. But going back to the spice tree planting which took place this morning, as one person expressed, it is not just planting a tree. It's like planting the economic future of Grenada. Because a lot of our farmers get their livelihood from the sale of spices. Cinnamon, clove, nutmeg, pimento, you name it. It goes on and on. So it is planting the longevity, the financial longevity of the nation, securing jobs and opportunities and so forth. And I thought, well, yeah, this is not just planting a tree.
And the beauty,
planting the future.
The beauty about the spice, if you're a farmer, let's say you're getting in age, and you plant the citrus tree or so, most times you have to climb it to the top to get the citrus to sell it. The good thing about the spice is that, like the nutmeg and so, yes, you have tall trees, but when they grow to a level that you can just come, stand up, and just pick.
Well, sometimes they fall to the ground when they're
exactly.
Right. So you can pick up.
Exactly. So when you look at it for a farmer getting older, the spice may even be more feasible for him in order to reap. Yeah. So all in all, excellent. But even with the diaspora homecoming, I know last Friday, a team visited Fort George to look at the wonderful work that we have done on the fort. Yeah. I want to encourage more folks to take a visit. It's a historic site. It's a site where Moy Bishop, his cabinet were executing. It's a site, where before we did not make use of it, we had a police headquarters there. It stifled the beauty of the port and of the fort and stifled our history.
Yeah.
And now we are rejuvenating that history to the world. So don't just listen to me speak about it. Folks, if you're outside, I'm speaking to you. Make a time. When we do our next visit to the fort, come out and look at the wonderful work that is there. I'm telling you, when this is completed, it's almost there, it will be the most prestigious tourism site we have in our country. At MIT, what we are doing, we have taken the project from the Ministry of Tourism to implement it, and we are handing it over to the Ministry of Tourism. So when we finish, so that they can decide what goes where: the museum, the courtyard, the bar, the restaurant, all these things that will make Fort George just one of a kind.
Fantastic.
Yes.
Fantastic indeed.
Yes.
It's
yes.
really, the little that I've seen of it so far is really captivating.
Yes.
And I've had reports from the folks who went on the island tour yesterday.
Right.
On Friday.
Friday, correct.
And they were amazed when they went through the various projects, Project Polaris,
yes.
Six Senses, the school, the RC school in St. David. They went to Simone, they went to Project 500, and then culminated at the fort.
Yes.
They were just totally blown away as to the extent of development that has taken place in Grenada in such a short space of time.
And in my constituency, let me just talk about the WASH program in the lines. Last time I was on a program, we spoke about the WASH will be starting. Well, the WASH started. And in just a week and a half time, to see the progress made by our contractors, it's unbelievable. I was there on Friday, and the residents are happy. We have started with 6 bathroom and toilets now. And by the ending of next week, we're going to start with another 12 bathroom and toilets. Now that's people that are getting the benefits of having an inside bathroom and toilet with a concrete roof. It means that if you have a hurricane and the house get blown down, you can go in
the bathroom
for cover. Because you will have a door, you will have the roof concrete, etc.
Right.
So you'll be safe there.
And the walls also concrete.
The walls also concrete. Yeah. Again, on Friday, I was by the company who is doing the Moy Bishop Highway Road.
Right.
They supposed to start next week, but they have some difficulty in getting the aggregate and so of the port. So they just got it out of the port on Friday. So we will be looking for them to start, not this week coming, but the following week. We're looking to start with the drains and so, and moving into the asphalt. So we can see that development coming. They will be marking the road at the same time. So the road being done, proper marking, proper paving, everything, proper drainage. Some of the drains we will be doing are the odd drains. Right. And the odd drains it's purpose because the area where the odd drains are going, it's good for the water to get back into the ground.
Right.
Than to go out in the sea. If it's in a village, you want the water to flow as much as possible quick from the village so that you will not get flooding.
Right.
But once you go in areas where flooding is not an issue, then the odd drains are the better drains to use. Again, I'm not an engineer, but that was explained to me by the engineer.
Yeah, well, kind of makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
So you will see, and the idea is to do up to the Kayakom roundabout, or the roundabout by Sugar Mill there.
Right.
By August, we're going to stop and we're going to continue after Carnival again. So things are happening. You can look forward to a lot of development taking place. I just came from with a spicy planting in Willis, and I drove through Bolio, and I can see the road being, they dug up the road to put the pipes, etc. So again, I will have a meeting with Nawasa to see how quick we can get the road, repair the part that is, damaged to put the pipe. And I know that we have a contractor that is already assigned for that road from Tempe to Monge, go all the way up to Bolio. So these are some things that we can look forward to. The breakwater project in St. Patrick. We had the actual commissioning of the project last week, where Minister Cornwall and Mr. Andal were there at the ceremony. So all in all, folks, we have inherited certain things, and we are not just looking at it or just being stagnant, but we are working. Sometimes you don't think things don't happen as quickly because you must plan. If you do not plan, then it means that you will just be spinning top in mud. And that's how we operate. We plan and we execute. We plan, we execute. We plan, we execute, to ensure that the work is being done properly. I'm seeing clips of the rally. I just want to thank everyone in the South for supporting me. This journey for me, Terry, and the people of Grenada, Carriacou, and Martinique, is very emotional. Sometimes when I cry, people wonder why I cry, and I'm not one to cry all the time. But just growing up in the South, and I never thought that I would be in this position where the people unanimously will choose me to represent them. So that in itself is very emotional for me. And every time I think about it, I get emotional. And I want to tell everyone in the South, thank you very much. Thank you. Just looking at it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, to touch a little bit on the rally, what would you say was the real high point of the rally?
Well, first of all, just want to say that normally in the past we will do just a normal rally where a stage and a playing field. But this time we put some effort into it. We put some thought into it. It was one with our concept, right? We are celebrating 4 years, and we wanted to show the people that we could raise our level and raise the bar. So this rally was ready for the people, and all the stage to the decorations to everything was ready to show the people that we really appreciate them, and this rally was for them. So this was wonderful for me. Again, what stood out for me was the young people that were there at the rally. It shows that in the past NDC, it was said that NDC was a party for the elderly folks, but now we can see our young people coming out. Terry, I met with a group of dancers who were at the rally, 15 of them. Listen, they bought their own yellow t-shirts, yellow this, red skirt, everything. They bought it from their money. I'm talking about 18-year-old, 19-year-old, 22-year-olds. They bought it from their money to come to the rally so that they could bring me up from the General Council. I mean, that was just amazing. It shows that these young children, they believe in what we are doing.
Absolutely.
So that in itself for me, it was a joy. It gives me even more, it inspires me to even assist them even more. When you see our young people are buying into this. So it was wonderful. And the highlight for me was, if you look at the rally again, you will see our unity between the team, Prime Minister and us as Minister. You see us always together. Oh, that's the young ladies. I mean, listen, guys, these young ladies, they bought, all what you see in there, they bought it, eh? I did not sponsor that. I'm not taking credit. I did not sponsor that. They bought it. And you can see the joy. So what I did, I had a meeting with them on Friday, and I really thanked them for this. And I am going to put my support behind them.
Great.
And I told them, and let me just say it, I told them that, they have a dance group, and I am going to sponsor this dance group.
Oh, fantastic.
My advice to them was to get more young people involved Because dancing is not just dancing, it helps young people.
Oh yeah.
It helps them to build
discipline and all
discipline
that.
and all that, yeah. And sometimes things are not going right in their life, but if you have this, it could take off the mind of, you know,
of
the negative and focus on the positive. So I, just what they did for me, I told them, called them in Friday and said, hey, I am going to sponsor you going forward.
Fantastic. And where are they from?
Well, they are from Springs, from Paddock, from Grandlands.
Oh, so it's another South contingency.
Well, a few from St. Paul's and so. So yes, South, but all in all, it doesn't matter. They can be from Timbuktu.
Yeah, wherever.
I'm supporting them.
Okay.
Yes. yes.
All right. Well, we have come to the end of another program again. So
time flies when you're having fun, right?
Yeah, I guess so. Yes. I guess so. So let me invite you to give your closing remarks as we end the program.
So I want to encourage everyone to come out to the People's Manifesto consultations. It will start on Wednesday, the 1st of July. We will put out the advertisement starting tomorrow. So listen for them, come out. It's not political. We want to know what it is that you want to see in your community. You have a choice, you have a chance for your voice to be heard. Let your voice be heard. Grenada belongs to you. It doesn't belong to me, it belongs to you. So we are coming back to you. We're going to put out the venues and the dates as to where the consultation will take place. I'm asking you to please come out. Please come out, be part of this process. In the next 5-10 years, you have a chance to shape Grenada. When we go back to budget, we will be using the People's Manifesto to shape our budget, so that what we will be putting in the budget are the ideas from you, the people. So you have a chance not just to sit by the sideline and criticize, but you have a chance to shape the country, and you are going to judge us by how well we implement your ideas in the manifesto. So I'm asking everyone, please come out. We will be having it in every constituency, from Carriacou and Martinique to St. George South, to St. Andrew, to Northeast and Northwest, right? All through Grenada, Carriacou and Martinique, starting Wednesday. So I'm asking you to please come out, be part of this. This will be an historic moment in our nation's history. The same way we look back at the revolution and we see what the government was doing then to improve the country, it's the same thing. And we are going back to the people to say, you are the ones that have to shape Grenada. You are the one that needs to prioritize and say what we need. And there's nothing better than the citizens of the country coming together to say exactly how they will like to see their country move forward. So I'm asking everyone, I'm sounding the clarion call, come out on Wednesday in your constituency. In St. George South, we are starting in Spring School, South St. George Government School. So we're asking people from the surrounding areas, from Belmont, from Paddock, from Springs, come out in the meeting on Wednesday and be part of it. Let your voices be heard.
Well, very well indeed. Very well indeed. Thank you very much indeed.
You're welcome.
And as we come to the close of this program, let me just remind our citizens out there and our visitors from the diaspora that we have a number of events. Starting first of all at 3 o'clock this afternoon, the Rotary Club is having a grand event at Quarantine Point. It's entitled Rhythm and Spice, a brunch experience, starting at 3 o'clock at Quarantine Point. Then we have Weepan Fest on the Carenage, starting at 4 p.m. And then there is an event out at the Crowshoe RC School. It's a grand tea and fashion show out in Crowshoe, starting at 3 p.m.
Okay.
So it's your choice.
I will try
It's a wide choice.
I will try to make Judy to be at
each and every one.
Each and every one.
Well, I have to also try to be at each and every one.
But I'll be at Pan Fest for sure.
Right.
I love Pan.
All of these events are in partnership with the Diaspora Homecoming Committee.
Excellent.
And we want to thank all our partners for collaborating and cooperating with us to make all these events possible. And there have been a string of events that have already taken place. And then tomorrow, Monday, of course, is Fisherman's birthday.
Yes.
We are allowing our folks to take a little rest tomorrow, but coming out in the afternoon or whenever you wish to celebrate with the fishermen out there, fisherman's birthday out in Guave. And come Tuesday, then we get into the serious side of things. The forum and marketplace.
That's at Radisson,
starting 9 a.m. at the Radisson.
To 5.
Try and be there by 8:30 to get settled and so forth. And come and hear speeches. Prime Minister will talk about Vision 75 as to where Grenada is or hope to be come 2075, which is only 23 years from now.
No. Okay,
we're
right.
52.
Yes, correct. Okay.
So plus 23, that would be 2075.
Right.
And when we celebrated our 25th anniversary, at the time, I was chairman of that organization then, the 25th anniversary silver. And I said, I must be around for the 50th. And the 50th came up. So I'm saying I'm still going to be around for the 75th.
But and you just, what are you, Terry? Just in your 50s, right?
Of course.
Now, guys, I don't know what Terry is eating. He's eating something that is making him younger. But when Terry told me his age, I was shocked. Right, I thought Terry was in his 51, 52, but
don't worry.
What are you doing, Terry?
Don't worry.
Just give me a little secret so I can.
We're going to talk.
Yes.
We're going to talk on the side.
Okay, lovely.
Sidebar. All right. So a lot of things are happening. Yeah, a lot of things are happening, and inviting the folks to come on out and support these events. And on Tuesday, get ready. Well, Monday, get ready for Fisherman Birthday out in Guave, and of course, come Tuesday, the serious side of business, where you'd have presentations, as I said, by Prime Minister on Vision 75, and then lots of presentations from partners like the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, the banking community, the real estate community, the legal community, expressing how people can transition from the diaspora back to Grenada in a seamless manner. And all the concessions and so forth government has approved for folks returning home, and lots of other presentations. Then you have the business community, lots of small businesses, not so small businesses, showcasing goods and services, products, etc. That will also be taking place at the Radisson on the grounds, where we have a big marquee, a large tent, which was used during the Afreximbank Bank conference.
At Radisson.
That will be there. So all these folks now can set up their tables, etc., and showcase their goods, their services, their products, etc. So people can get a clear understanding as to what Grenada produces and how they can engage and make contracts and engage with businesses, set up, collaborations, etc. It's a matter of Grenada moving into the diaspora, and even though you live in Grenada, so you can do business. That's essentially what it is, finding opportunities. So
the beauty about this is that, what I love about this is that our size is not limiting us.
Oh, of course not.
It's not limiting us.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
That helps us to even propel faster because we're lighter.
Exactly. And once you have the proper vision, I tell you, Terry, once you have the proper vision, your country will prosper. And it's an example, look at Singapore. Some year in the 1950s, they were like the third poorest country in the world. Today, they're among the top 5 richest country in the world.
Yep.
Because the president at the time had a vision. Yeah, and because he implemented that vision, we see where they are today. And Singapore is only twice the size of Grenada.
That's it.
Has 6 million people, and is doing so well.
Absolutely.
So well. Yeah.
Yep. So this is where it is. When I looked at our agriculture base,
seen the rally dance some toes.
Yeah, man.
I have to try that dance.
I tell you.
You ever see a Karate Kid when the guy was doing the Korean style?
That toes.
I think that's toes. I'll teach him tomorrow in cabinet. Yeah.
Well, tell him. Well, he was planting trees up all the way up in Fragé.
Okay.
In St. Andrew.
Right.
That's where I joined him up there because I am an 8 out of Birch Grove, so I decided I will go back to St. Andrew to participate in the spice tree planting this morning.
Okay.
And of course, Minister Lennox Andrew was right there with about 25 persons, mixed, diaspora folks returning and Grenadians on the mainland.
Okay.
I think we had one person from Carriacou. And So, but I had to leave them after the first farm to come here to be with you.
Oh, yeah, man, camera. Sorry, I was doing the sorry. I was doing the tool dance. You know, I have to learn that one.
I tell you.
So you're from Bushgrove, Terry?
Yes, originally. Yeah.
I thought you was from Tongue, man.
No.
You're a countryman?
Well, of course, all the time.
Okay.
All the time, all the time.
Well, that's maybe answer the question why you look so young, man. Maybe the provision and the dashing and the
not only that,
and everything.
I've stopped eating anything in a can for a long time.
Okay.
Anything in a can is dead food.
Right.
Anything in a box is dead food.
Right.
It just fills you up.
Right.
You have an opportunity to consume what you grow. Eat what you grow.
Right.
And grow what you want to eat.
Okay, I like that.
So the planting this morning at Spice Tree is just a small measure of how we need to continue moving forward.
Lovely.
So the Minister of Agriculture, he has a large agenda on his hand to ensure that the nation gets food that they grow. And they should now grow the food that they want to eat.
That they want to eat.
Yes.
Not just eat, but what you want to eat.
What you want to eat.
Lovely.
It must be available.
Okay.
And when I look at the large vast of lands that needs clearing and so forth, we need to get seriously into agriculture.
I agree. Yes. But we are getting there.
Getting there, yeah. Everything is a step.
It's
a step.
Exactly.
Steps.
Exactly.
Amen. So thank you again, Minister, for being with us.
Thank you for having me.
And have a great week coming up. And if you can participate in the events this afternoon, look forward in seeing you.
I will be there.
Quarantine Point or on the Carnage or up in Crowshoe Ashley School.
Right.
And then, of course, tomorrow, Fisherman Birthday.
Hey, guess what? I have my backpack across there.
And you're ready.
And I'm ready.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you all very much for joining the Heartbeat this afternoon. And join us again next Sunday when we do it all over again. And, of course, we'd have interesting guests in the studio to be interviewed and to share information with you. So thank you, and see you later on in the various events. Quarantine Point starting at 3. Pan Fest starts at 4. The Tea and Fashion Show out at the RC School in Crowshoe starts at 3 o'clock. And, of course, Fisherman's Birthday tomorrow in Guelph. And be at the Radisson come Tuesday morning, where we start the real business of the Diaspora Homecoming. Come and get enlightened with presentations from Prime Minister Deacon Mitchell about Vision 75 and other business leaders. Come and be part of the enlightenment. Thank you for being part of the Heartbeat today, and see you again next Sunday. Have a great Sunday afternoon. Until.
Right.
Band music, food, and pure Grenadian vibes. It's all happening at the 3rd annual Pan Fest. Sunday, June 28th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Pedestrian Plaza on the Carnage for an evening of rhythm, entertainment, and family fun. Enjoy performances from your favorite steel bands, reigning Panorama champions, Co-op Band Comancheros, the newly established Corinthian Steel Orchestra, Republic Bank Angel Harps, River Road Pan Wizards, IMA Rainbow City All-Star, and Next and New Dimension, with performances from Black and Tan, General PP, Woman Hard to Please, Woman Hard to Please, LED, Z, Chaos, Young Man, Young Pert, and more. Bring the family, enjoy delicious food and drinks, support local vendors, and soak up the atmosphere along the beautiful Carnage. Admission absolutely free. Hosted by Senator Claudette Joseph and the town community. The 3rd annual Pan Fest. Sunday, June 28th, 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Pedestrian Plaza on the Carnage.
In the National Democratic Congress, there were other suitors. We had other options. We had choices. But we understood the people who always wanted to put people first, who always wanted to put Grenada, Carriacou, and Petit Martinique first. When Sister Corinne James, Ron Reddit, when Brother Tevin Andrews, young men and women barely out of their 20s, if they could have seen the vision that the National Democratic Congress was the best choice, he told me that the young people of Grenada understood what was in the best interest of Grenada. So they are the ones who gave us the inspiration to make sure that if they could choose the National Democratic Congress, we who are a little older must follow suit and join the National Democratic Congress as the party of choice and work to build and transform Grenada.